How's it going, guys? What you're going to see today is some obliteration highlights, some pre-patch, some post-patch, what have you, that I found interesting. The matches themselves were very long, or I didn't happen to do particularly very well in them, but the highlights in the matches themselves turned out pretty well, so I figured I'd piece them together, post them for you. Hopefully you enjoy it, but if you don't, that's cool. I get it. It's not your playstyle. Everyone has their own subjective interests. Some people like things, some people don't, and with 15,000 plus subscribers, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to please everyone with every video I post. So, I know the protocol by now, but I do hope you enjoy at least what you see out of it. They were just some interesting moments. The matches themselves might not have been all that great for me statistically. This match here in Paracel Storm, I remember I didn't do all that well in, but this particular moment here of fighting people on the RHIB boats was pretty interesting. And this one here, watch this dirt bike come close. Look like basically goes right through my face. I'm surprised that burning shrapnel didn't kill me right through my face. Didn't kill me though. But this part's pretty cool here too, because I actually meant to hop into this LAV, but I accidentally jump on the guy's dirt bike, and we end up racing to the bomb before anyone could actually get set. And we actually detonate it. And that is actually a perfect segue leading into what I actually wanted to discuss briefly before I wanted to talk about some sort of quick channel updates toward the end. But I did want to outline, as much as I do find obliteration fun, especially when it's more chaotic, but I did want to outline some flaws with the actual game type. And this one is it. Because as you know, like I said at the beginning, there's 3 MCOMs for each team, and you basically have to try and plant the bombs as you go. You'll see me plant it here. But the main problem, as obviously, like I said, is that some will argue it's strategy, and there is a valid point in some regards, but for the most part I would disagree with it just based on how it's spaced out. There are huge problems with obliteration, especially on defense, because a lot of the time people don't want to play defense. They just continually will attack where the bomb is. And a lot of the time in the description, obliteration will say the bomb will spawn at random, so each team has a valid chance at it. And that part I won't argue, it's true. It spawns toward the middle where each team has a valid chance at trying to take it and plant it. The problem being, of course, logistically, as you probably already see where I'm going with this, is that it's not actually truly random. You can't have it spawn, say, like where I'm sitting here, because then the team would say, or our team would say, what the hell? The enemy basically just has to pick up the bomb and they get a free plant and we lose, and that's be bullshit for a game mode, and that'd be fact. The problem, of course, is without it being truly random, especially in Gulmud Railway here, as you'll see, where it usually spawns toward the middle basically just becomes a gigantic battle of team deathmatch in most of the matches I play in obliteration. That's all it amounts to. It ends up going toward the section I am, and people just continually hide in the buildings, shoot out the windows. Some teams have no cover, some teams don't have tons of cover, but that's how a lot of the maps play, and I think that's a fundamental flaw, and just basically either in the map design or the actual gameplay structure. One of those two, conceivably both. That, I think, is the main problem with the structure, is that it's basically a gigantic match of team deathmatch, and then once you actually happen to clear a particular section and get the bomb, as you'll see here, I went coast to coast with little to no defense because, I mean, nobody plays defense. It's basically a team deathmatch for the bomb, and then once a team gets the bomb, that's it. So that is a fundamental flaw with it, I'd say, that, I mean, other than maybe map design, I can't really conceive an idea of how to fix it. It's a glaring issue. But anyway, those were just some quick issues. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the game mode. Some quick channel highlight updates just before I end up wrapping up this commentary. If you haven't already seen, I've redid a whole shit ton of my playlists. Reorganized all the videos, organized them, retitled them, and I'm basically coming up with a lot of the videos you've already seen them come out. I basically retitled and put into a new series, and it's called sort of Quick Tips, Quick Highlights, something of that sort. It'll be me basically giving you quick illustrative examples, showing you how to do something, giving you maybe an idea you haven't already thought of on how to improve yourself or get better or something of that sort, and of course. A lot of you guys know I do have a Twitter, some of you don't, but I'll either link it in the description or you can go to my main channel page and you'll see it there. And if you have suggestions or anything like that, that would probably be the best, or the best way is obviously through YouTube, because I check it probably almost every day, except for weekends. Most of the time I'll go sometimes the whole weekend without checking it, but that's basically it. I did organize my playlists. I'm going to start the new series or continue the new series. And of course, check my Twitter, and any other comments, questions, or that, just post in the comments here or on Twitter. Anyway, that's it. See you later, guys.